Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. My God, you guys. Am I the only one, or does it feel like it's taken forever for it to get to Thursday this week? Like, I don't know. This week has been dragging for me, and I'm ready for it to be done, okay? I want to be done. I don't want to go to work anymore. I don't want to go out in the cold. I don't want to do none of that, okay? I want to stay home. I want to stay cozy. And I just want to, well, I'm hanging out with Roxy this weekend. So I just want to hang out with Roxy. That's all I want. That's all I want. I just want to hang out with my bestie and chill and not think and not work and not be cold. Joe, you feel me? I swear, I don't know what it is, but it just feels like it's going by so goddamn slow. And I'm just like not here for it anymore. I gotta tell ya. But everything changes once we get to Danganronpa time, okay? I'm excited today. We're gonna try to book it and get through this investigation and then also start the trial and hopefully get to the halfway point, but if not, we might have to save in the middle. You know, we'll do what we must. We'll do what we must, I suppose. But yeah, that is the plan today. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna keep the yapping to a minimum, maybe, probably. I don't know, possibly. I'm gonna be in 0-degree weather for 10 days. Ew. Today it like warmed up a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean it's like in the 20s, which is like compared to what it's been, like not bad actually. But certainly not warm by any stretch of the imagination. So yeah, I think it's supposed to be a little bit warmer tomorrow though. It is. Oh my god, and then it's gonna plunge again next week, but you know what, that's next week. We don't have to worry about that. That's not an issue for today, you know. That's a next week issue. Also, I have a little mini Coca-Cola here. Let me see if I can crack it open for you. Ugh. Do you hear that? Yeah, you had to have. I literally had it like right in front of the fucking mic. Cheers, besties. I have a mini Coca-Cola that says share a Coke with ass. Let's see. Damn, mine doesn't say to share with anyone. Mine's being selfish AF. Mine just says delicious and refreshing. Damn, well, we'll pretend. We'll pretend it says that on there. It definitely does. It says it on there, yeah. Cheers, besties. New banger vampire game just dropped from the X-Witcher 3 devs. Ooh. Sounds like a banger. I mean, I love vampires, so like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. How are you doing? Actually, I guess I haven't said yet. How is everybody doing today? How are we? Are we good? Aside from the week dragging its ass, are we good? Are we doing good today? I'm feeling like pretty good otherwise. I'm just like over this week, you know? Just over it. Tired. I'll stay in bed. As I see you everywhere. Ooh, a budding friendship I see. Let's go. Everybody take a screenshot so we can remember the start of a beautiful relationship. As be nice. Be nice. This is supposed to be the start of a beautiful friendship. Right in my very own chat. Hug. I have so much homework. I am not good. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that, Homu, but you got this. You got this. I believe in you. Just keep it up and do your best. You got this. I'm thinking about you. And you know, if you need a break, if you need some relaxation, what better stream to pop into where you can hear me panicking and screaming and hollering and maybe crying. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. You know, what could be a better stream than that to get out all your stress, really help you sit back and relax? I'm here for you, bestie. I got you. Almost every chat I go and I see you. Let's go. Let's go. This is beautiful. What a beautiful uniting moment. Now let's shit all over that and play this game because it's about to get real, you guys. I don't really want to do this because then I have to admit that like what's happening is real and I don't really want to, you know? Spoiler alert. I don't know why you're here if you're afraid of spoilers. I mean, I still welcome you, but spoiler alert. We lost Ibuki and Hiyoko? Like, are you kidding me? Would Kazuichi be existing? I'm sorry, not to be a hater. Maybe to be a little bit of a hater. But, really? Ibuki? Really? While Kazuichi still stands. Be so fucking for real right now. Be so fucking for real right now. I can't. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of having my waifus taken from me. And you know what? Hiyoko just makes me laugh. So like, I'm sad about that too. While Kazuichi still stands? Crazy. That is insane. That's absolute crazy talk, okay? It's absolute crazy talk. I can't. Hi, Ulti. Hello, how are you? Thank you for getting your daily min. Okay, I need to collect my thoughts. What were we doing? Well, we need to finish. Oh, we need to watch the movie. But I also realized, you guys, we need to do this real quick. And by real quick, I need someone to go ahead and roll the like. Well, I can't remember which one I have, but you know, the sometime later. 30 minutes later or whatever, you know, because that's how long it's gonna take. But no, okay, listen though, listen. We need to spend our thingies. Yeah, because we have more. Okay, somebody quick, which ones should I get? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Thinking of the spoiler you're giving might be a good idea to put the trigger warning thing in the title if you're thinking you'll get to the trial. Good chance that video. Ooh, okay, yeah, that's a good idea. What the fuck is on my hoodie? Hello? Oh no. Sauce from my pasta splish splashed on me. How did that get all the way up there? Okay, good idea, good idea. You know, just with the themes, it's a... Oh my god. Oh my god. I just got jump scared by Iris. Oh no, it was Fifi. I don't know if you guys heard that, but she just like pounced on her bell bowl and it was so loud. I was not expecting that. That scared the crap out of me actually. Oh my god, Fifi. Please have mercy. Things are already tense enough as it is. I can't do this right now. I can't do this right now. I can't do it. You heard it? It was loud, wasn't it? Oh my god, that seriously, that like made my heart stop. Okay. Okay, no, oh gosh. Okay, we got those ones. Oh, there's so many. I don't know what to get. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Somebody help. What should I buy? I have 9 points. Fifi? Oh, hi Iris. Oh god, they're teaming up on me. They're teaming up on me. They're going crazy. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. This is fine. Everything's going to be totally fine. Blindfold roulette. Is that a name of one? Oh wait, oh, do you mean like don't look and just click one? I thought that was like I thought that was like the name of one. If that wasn't obvious. Should we? Okay, hold on. Anyone? Oh, ooh, good idea. Oh, good idea. Because I need all the help I can get with that shit. Jumping power. Oh my god, y'all remember whenever I kept jumping off the side with Logic Dive? I forgot. It's been long enough I forgot how to do that game again, so I most definitely am gonna do it again. I most certainly will. Yes, I will. Ooh, we should get this one right. Sharpness. We need sharpness. Oh, it doesn't stack? Oh. Oh, it can't. Yeah, it says cannot be combined. Well, fuck. Shit. Fuck. Okay, what's the rebuttal showdown? I forget what all these mini games are, what their names are. What is bullet capacity? Does that mean I can, like, get it wrong? Like, shoot the wrong thing more? And be okay? Increases damage to opponent when a statement is destroyed. Which one's the panic to— oh, God. Panic is the— oh, okay. I don't— what does the bullet capacity even do in that one? Honestly, every time I play that one, I have no idea I'm doing. I'm just, like, going. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. Rebuttal showdown. Okay. Oh, so maybe I should do this one. That might be good for me, right? Then I don't have to fight as much. Yeah, that. Well, I have 9 points. But let's see. So panic, you said, is the rhythm. Influence recovers over time during concentration and fever time. I don't really feel like you need that. For the dance battle, for a mechanic that hasn't been introduced to you yet, at some point it's like you have 6 shots and you have to hit a different button to the beat to reload. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's definitely what I've been doing, because I tell you what, the whole time I play that minigame, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea what's going on. Somehow I just survive it, and then I'm happy that I did. And that's it. Hi, Red. Thank you for getting your daily bid. Aiming speed. Steady is your aim. I don't really feel like I have a problem with, like, not hitting things right. It's just that I hit the wrong one. Because I think it's the right one. Increases influence gauge recovery. That's not bad, right? Can't stay for long, but wanted to check in. How's everyone? Pretty good. Thanks for checking in, Red. I hope you have an amazing rest of your night in advance. Influence gauge, just your health. Yeah, I guess I haven't ever been that close. I do get stressed about the time, but I feel like I'm never that close on time either. Focus gauge. Oh, does this just mean you can do the slowdown thing for longer or something? Okay. I don't really feel like I need that, to be honest. Because I just sit there and let it repeat for a while. Maybe the time one would be good. And maybe this one. How much is the time one? 5. That sounds a lot like last chapter based on the background music. Huh? I have no idea what you mean by that, but yes. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Yes. If you're running out of time, you have bigger issues. Is it really hard to run out of time? Okay, I think I'm gonna get this one. I think this one will be the best for me just because this is the one I struggle. This is the mini game I struggle with the most. So I think we should get this one. Right? You said this is the blade one, right? Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, get it. Yeah, do it. Hell yeah. Okay. I guess we'll save the other points. Okay, let's go to the movie theater. We gotta book it, y'all. Don't go lying to me about the soul game that stresses me the hell out. Stresses me the hell fucking out. I'm so confused what you're talking about, Danny. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Okay, how do I get to... Oh, I gotta exit out of this. What? I didn't read that. I hope that was the right thing. No, you're chilling. I'm just really confused. Which is not really anything new here, to be fair. To be completely fair. Oh my god, my cats keep like lingering behind me. They keep scaring me. My god, y'all gotta chill out. Today, this is not the stream to be jump scaring me. Oh, you're chilling. You're absolutely chilling. What the hell is up? Titty Typhoons? Nothing good, man. Contrary to what the name would lead you to believe, nothing good is going down in Titty Typhoon. It's really upsetting, actually. First, it was just disappointment. Now I've got full-on grief. All right, why hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. Yeah, well, yeah, we talked about it, so yeah. That means you noticed it too, right? The case this time is an imitation case in which the killer used that movie as their theme. With best... You know what? Nagito can be your best boy. I'll agree with that. I am a certified hater, except at specific times, such as when he is tied up on the ground. Then I'm all about it. Oh, all about it. I love it. I'm so into it. I'm so into it. And you know what? Sometimes when he goes a little crazy, but only specific kinds of crazy, okay? That's it. Yeah, that's it. Like how in the first game, the investigation theme is box 15 for most of it. But then for the last few chapters, it becomes... What are you... Bob! I'm so confused again. I'm so confused again. Oh, God. What? All right, wouldn't know I haven't watched the movie yet. You see, then you really should watch this movie first. Manager, a customer's here.
Did you call me?
Yeah.
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer? Aren't I in like $1 million of debt with him now? Do you have a problem with that?
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it. But I knew you wanted to see it all along. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You're so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million. You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? It's nothing. I'm a millionaire confirmed. In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop! Another chapter of the box? Theme for the... What is the box? Stop with the box! What are you talking about? Are you guys trying to confuse me? I'm so... What do you mean, what box? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What's happening? I will what you all I want. But my resistance was in vain. And Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. Oh, sorry. I'm like rehearing the sounds I just made. Why did I sound like that? Box 15 is the title of the main investigation background music. Oh, okay. Okay, sure. Okay, all right. Yeah, okay. Okay, makes more sense now. Oh my god, the girls are going fucking crazy. All right, see, it's this one. I'm sorry, I was bored. Hey!
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million? But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date on the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once.
Look forward to it, okay?
Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey,
Hi. Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keep that safe. Huh? Why? No reason. Just think of it as a protective charm. What do you mean? It's evidence now? I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparation. I have to talk to him more?
impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it too. I should have looked around the room in case a Monokuma plushie's hiding. Maybe it'll be in the theater actually. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie. I wonder if we'll see the actual room for the theater. You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know? Just leave me alone. Yeah, leave me alone, okay? I did what I had to for self-preservation. Video game poster looks interesting. I'm definitely gonna buy that. Am I supposed to like look at everything? Ultra Despair Girls. That reminds me, the item should be on top of the counter. Oh, right, the bag. This one looks like the tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on. Oh my gosh, I think I said I thought it was here last time. I feel so proud of myself. Did that catch your eye? It's all-purpose tote bag useful for a variety of common tasks. The girl on the poster is one of your favorites. Oh, really? It's a limited item. Only 1 person can have it. And it was on Ibuki's head. Okay. The tote bag is gone. That means...
What's this?
Whoa there. Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Are you gonna tell me who bought it? Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who'd you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Damn. Stupid. There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is. I'm excited for Ultra Despair Girls. So the killer bought it?
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only 1 because it's a limited item, right? Not limited to 1. It's more like it's limited to 1 person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy 1 bag, you get another one free. Common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. Monokuma's
Well,
account. Wow. Alright, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
now then.
You always be doing that, don't you, buddy? Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
Wait, I can't wait.
Alright, do it. One more check. Make sure. Alright, let's see what this is all about. The fancy theater. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monomi 2.5D will be screening shortly. Yeah, I wish I had some popcorn, man. It's not gonna be the same.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
All right, let's get comfy, y'all. Y'all ready? And sip my sody.
Monokuma was born in a remote village full of old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Oh, what a start.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship. during a routine military exercise. And was whisked away to Monami's country. Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Honestly, Monokuma has such insane lore.
So he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends.
I wish the screen wasn't flashing slightly like that. It kind of hurts my eyes.
Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide, the Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died. He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows. He also met a Monami tin man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
What the fuck?
And in the end, he somehow usurped the kingdom from her.
Very, very Monokuma of you.
With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury. And he lived happily ever after. The end.
Wow. Wow, that was so good. That was just thrilling. Wow, the writing went absolutely insane. Wow. What'd you girls think? They look confused, but they liked it, I can tell. The narrator is Brian Beacock, Monokuma's VA, just doing something like his normal voice. Oh, that is so cool. That's crazy. Wow, the contrast is insane. Damn, Brian, you be popping the fuck off whenever you do Monokuma's voice. Holy moly, that's crazy. That's so cool. I love that. Does it say Naughty Bear on the wall over there? Do you guys see that? Man, movies are the best. That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues. One for each head. So... Monokuma! I was too stunned to speak for a second. They just casually threw that in there? Bruh. I ain't repeating it. He is a naughty bear. Oh my god. Ended up blowing his voice out when recording for V3 since he hadn't done Monokuma's voice in a while, so he ends up sounding super Mickey Mouse the first 2 chapters. Oh, that's funny. He was so, you know, blown away by that movie as that, yeah, that. Alright, let's meet again at the class trial. Great. Goodbye, bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation. Oh my god, that's just fucking funny. Oh man, I guess there wasn't a thing in there. Oh my gosh, where was the damn extra Monokuma doll? I'm gonna miss it, I fear. I probably already have. How was it? Actually, I don't even have to ask. I totally expected your reaction. That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie? Oh my gosh, my eyes are like, my contacts are so dry right now. Sorry. Oh my god. Okay. But thanks to that movie, now you know, right? Yeah. Just like he said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. I'm confused about the iron part, though. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in that movie. Not just that, but Hyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death, too.
But...
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems that wasn't oh, maybe they intended to? Perhaps the killer is upset about that right now? Or... If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Wizard of Mom. Huh. Anything else to say? I don't know where to go from here. Oh, I need to check the motel, don't I? After watching the movie, you get it now, right? That the case this time is an imitation murder.
But...
Okay. Oh, maybe in the motel room. I want to find all the plushies for once. Maybe it'll be here. I sure hope so. Just remembered I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hyoko's room is. Might be faster to just ask someone. Well, let me take a look around real quick. What do you think, bud?
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out. Man, I'm out. I'm here. You talking to me? I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that? I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hyoko staying
Listen
in?
well.
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear. Wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body? It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue, you met up with Mikan and me. Oh my god, you're right! I do have an extra pair of underwear! I forgot! And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason. Oh right, didn't it had something in it, like holding it, that was broken. I forget what it was. So we had no choice but to break down the door and discovered Hyoko's body was suddenly there too. Yeah, that's what happened. This is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki? As I recall... I was gonna say Gundam was there. Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
I'm sorry, guys. I have bad crud today. I might be coughing and clearing my throat a lot. For him, given the different anatomy sizes, I'm sure they're fine on Chiaki. We'll make it work, you know? We'll make it work. I see. So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh? You think those two are suspicious? Well, Hyoko was killed between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right? So obviously those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us. That might be it, but... While we're at it, let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared. So you guys split up and looked for Ibuki,
Well, yeah.
huh? While we were circling the island, we came to the motel and saw you guys there. Did you see anyone else while you circled the island? No. We went to the movie theater and that street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there's no way I could have killed Hyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape. True. I feel there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. No, I haven't beat it yet, Ixides, but I've been told I should beat it next week. Body. You still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. No, not ordered, but just that I will. It will happen. Are you about to tell me that? Because that's what it feels like. Don't worry, even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete. Well, that's good. I'm glad. I'm really happy to hear that, Fuyuhiko. I want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. Alright, they said the middle room? No authority here, I'm just a trained dude with a VIP. Well, you know, you can try. Looks like it's locked, but... The key oh, right, we got the key. It opened just as I thought. This key was Hyoko's room key. Right, should go inside. Let's see what we got in here. So Hyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted. Oh, Sonya's here.
Oh my!
Huh? Did you open the door? Or did the door open? Yeah, Hyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it. I see. What? Did something happen? No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault. Her fault? What does she mean?
No.
We did it, boys! We got them all. I'm pretty sure that was the last one I needed. Yay! The moment Hyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right? I know it's Sonia followed Hajime in, but the character pop-up animation made it look like she's just been hanging out. I know it does, right? There's like 5 of them hidden around during each chapter, Ixides, and I haven't, and the other 2 chapters, I never got all of them. So this is the first chapter where I got all 5. That's it. But thanks for celebrating. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
I think I just got extra points for it, but it makes me feel good. I'll be able to see it on my shelf in my room. However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason. Besides the disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono. Her kimono? Yesterday I went to go talk to her. Man, I wish, Ixides. No, I can buy gifts with the coins to give to people to make them my friends. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. She kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at that time. And then I saw it. Oh no. Hyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono stash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Yeah, I know, buddy. That's what I'm saying, but gotta do what you gotta do. Mahito is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. she didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Kyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basic. That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I said. What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance,
are you
having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
Hajime just going around still collecting the plushies is hilarious. Like the first one Monokuma made him grab, but for the rest, like, well, I've got this place in. We should, you know? I agree, we should. As he should.
If that is
That's the case, how do you do
How about you do it someplace where there is a mirror?
They're voicing it all, and I keep forgetting that.
Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Nah, it's a nice reprieve, man, from not having to talk. I'll let him proceed.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
And that was when she kicked me
It
out.
cannot be.
Could it be Hyoko remembered that? Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside her kimono. Can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on the conversation? I never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversation. There is a vent. Could people hear it through the vent? But he knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hyoko was going to the music venue? Something's wrong. Can't interact with the vent. Bed isn't messed up. Doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. Okay. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important info. Oh, Ixtides, I'm gonna delete that message because I've learned in the past that that word is a slur. So just for that reason, I'm gonna delete that. But don't worry, bestie, I will be talking. You can't stop me from yapping. Yeah, I wasn't aware of that in the past. So, the more you know, it's good to learn, right? At least it's slightly more consistent than Zero Escape's voice lines. Yeah, that's true. Here, it's most cutscenes the player isn't directly involved in, plus trials. Zero Escape is whatever. Juan, why did you vanish? Stop vanishing on me! Yeah, no, I was completely unaware of that, Ixtides. I think I said that on stream a year or so back, and I was informed of that, so I had no idea as well. Okay, is that really it in here? I feel like we learned nothing from that. I mean, we learned some things, but I thought there would be more. Hold on, let me read this again. That's really it? Well, what am I supposed to do now? can I go to Ibuki's, like, room? Maybe Ibuki's room? Oh gosh, we're gonna start this trial so late. I mean, yeah. Well... I mean... It's definitely suspicious. Like, how someone knew where, Kyoko went. But at the same time, I'm like, okay... Despite my crazy theory about Sonia, you know, that we kind of played with last time, I feel like that makes it too obvious that they're trying to make you suspect Sonia for that. So that immediately makes me averse to it. You know what I mean? Like, they're making it, that makes it too obvious, so I don't believe that's the truth. I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days. But you never know, they could be playing chess out here. And I don't know how to play chess, so... You got me fucked up. Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
Hey!
I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Okay. Anything else? Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right!
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Yeah, they have to be within a certain distance, right? Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. Oh. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor. But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. Even if it wasn't previously suspicious, specifically saying, I'm not suspicious. Exactly, right? Like, come on, brother. You're not helping yourself out here. I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. All right. Oh, the lobby? There's a surveillance camera. As long as the music venue surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
There's something I want to ask you. Anything, baby girl. Anything. Just say the word. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right!
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household function.
Hey.
She said, fess up, tell me. Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. I did not like it. It showed the music venue stage. There was a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away... Dear, her hair's not sticking out of there at first. A person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that it must have been Ibuki. Walked straight to the stepladder, and without any hesitation, she climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something because the screen went dark all of a sudden and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model. Hold on.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right? Yeah. You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time. Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki? There's no doubt Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right? Yeah, there's no doubt. So, she's really thinking on it. Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Oh my god, she's so cute. I could do that too. Oh yeah, I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there now. The heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room. But why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking it. But did she seem a little upset? Which one was the conference room? I don't remember the conference. Oh, hi.
Now then.
Finally getting back to my normal self.
All right!
Help me out with my recovery. Can touch my boobs if you win? No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey!
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one. Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on. That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. It looked like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms. There weren't any gowns? Yep, that's right. Ibuki died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito is wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it. Remember the one upstairs with the projector where you found... Oh! Was that the sleeping room? Or that was a different one? I remember the room we fell asleep in. Was it like next to that? Hold on, what happened to the gown you were wearing? Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross. Well, you're talking about wearing one that Nagito wore. Isn't that worse? Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser. And he was going through it. He had like a fever and shit. No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Beacon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon. Well, it's okay since I've already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea. Which room was Ibuki's? I forget. Can I not go in her room? Maybe there's nothing in there. Where is Nikomaru? I want to see him with his dickus blasted off. Someone wore gowns out in public just having their ass cracking. Yeah, can you imagine? Okay, oh yeah, it is a separate room. Let's see. This? Pitch black. I can't see anything. There's the switch. Don't turn it on. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
Yes.
Oh. If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed. It'd be embarrassing. What's fully exposed? What's happening? Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out? I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Okay, that's freaky of you to say, but okay. Bummer. Troll fail? No sooner did she finish saying that, I heard the dry sound of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. Am I getting fan service? I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. Damn. Nothing. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey, hey.
Were you surprised? Surprised? I don't get it.
Well,
About blackout curtains or something? Embarrassed about this, but she just straight up handed him her panties in public on the beach. I know, right? Absolute craziness. I got it. Got what?
see?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks light, and it's also long enough to reach the floor. Perfect. Black light blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. So is something wrong with it? Still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret. Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail. I just wanted to mess with you. Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? Guess I'm done investigating the hospital. Should move on to a different place. I don't know why she's upset. I'm confused about what upset her, but you're valid, Queen.
Hello! How's everybody doing?
God.
It's me, Monokuma! Yay! Awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know. So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
I'm worried.
I'll see you soon!
It's already time. Oh, this again. Need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hyoko became victims, in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. Okay, you guys. All right, this is gonna be just fine. Everything's gonna go great. It's gonna be good. We're gonna do amazing. It's gonna be fine. Everything is chill and good and happy and nice. Yeah, what's the worst that could happen? I don't think I actually need to save. I think it lets me save right before the trial, but just in case I'll save anyway, I guess. All right, so let's review all our evidence real quick, okay? We've got the 2 victims. Ibuki's cause of death was crushed windpipe. No other external injuries. Hyoko's cause of death was blood loss due to her throat being slit by a sharp-edged tool. It appears her death was instant. I guess we haven't seen what the tool was. And Ibuki had blood on the soles of her shoes. We've got the rope. Got the motel key that was stuffed in Hyoko's kimono sash. Pretty deep. Oh yeah, that was stuck on the baton lighting, and what it came from was in that like supply room. Black curtain at the very back of the music venue stage, not wide enough to reach the sides of the stage. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket. Definitely from the conference room. Step ladder. It had blood on it. Candle was found. It looked like the dim light seen in the surveillance camera video is actually like one candle. Surveillance camera unit put inside the music venue for communication purposes being smashed to pieces and no longer work. Oh yeah, the temperature was cranked up. I forgot about that. Oh, and the smudge on the floor, that's right. Oh yeah, I forgot about this too. A strange blob that was stuck to where both music venue doors touch each other. Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikan was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Video that Hajime saw at the hospital, it shows the person dressed in a hospital gown, wearing a hemp bag on their head as they willingly climb a stepladder towards a nude. The way this chapter teleports you to the central area after the announcement makes some of the hidden Monokuma super easily missable depending on the order you do things. Like if you hadn't grabbed the one from the conference room earlier. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I got it. After Fuyuhiko met Mikan in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater in Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikan were only separated for a short time. Kyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue's storage room. The invitation ticket prepared by Monokuma. One ticket was passed out per person, and the date it was passed out is printed on the ticket. Monokuma's a Monomi tote bag was sold at the movie theater. It's a limited item because only one person can buy it. Apparently, you get another bag for purchase it. And we have the movie. All right, you guys. Well, as per usual, I have no fucking idea what to think or who to suspect. So we're just gonna fucking go for it, I suppose. Just gonna do it and see what happens. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough...
Welcome!
Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait!
Hey, jerk. Hold it right there.
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells. My brain works just fine.
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru? I see. So you've come to avenge him. Avenge? That sounds like he died. Sounds like, you say? Oops.
Anyway...
Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you.
Hold on. I won't let you escape.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru is dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
Of course he's not dead. There's no way. Not in a million years.
Well,
More importantly, best if we worry about ourselves for now. Something happens here.
You what?
Oh! Red! Thank you so much for the 5 gift subs. Thank you. I hope everybody enjoys their gift sub and enjoys the emotes. Let's go. Thank you so much, Red. Thank you. If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die. Why are you so excited about that?
how about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail.
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's hurry up and get this over with. Yeah, you're right. Oh, good lord. I'm concerned as per usual. About this particular incident. Oops, we can continue this later, right, Hajime? What's wrong with him? He seems creepier than usual.
Fine.
About time I showed my
Let's
serious
make
side.
history.
Jeez, how troublesome. But I suppose I can display my true power for the sake of our 2 fallen comrades.
This is bad.
Hey, what did Monokuma mean just now? Don't tell me Nekomaru's already... Don't get distracted by Monokuma. We need to focus on the class trial right now. I know, but...
I'm gonna do it!
Hey, what are you whining about? Hurry up, or hurry and get this over with already. And then we can greet Coach Nekomaru with open arms when he comes back. They are so fucking...
Jeez.
I already figured this, but it's best if we don't rely on Monomi all that much. She's just saying stupid things and it'll just make us even more confused. Maybe we should shut her up for good? I'm thinking no muck duck would be good. Would be best.
Hey.
Let's go. There's no time to waste. I know it's sad, but we need to move forward. And then we need to end this once and for all. Once and for all, you say, but we know this is gonna happen again, right? We all know and understand that this is not gonna be the last trial, right? Right? Kyoko, it must be my fault after
Well?
all. And I must learn the truth behind this murder most foul. Now then, let us proceed. Haven't been helpful at all. Couldn't even figure out an estimated time of oh, right, because of the heat, right? I'm sorry, I'm such a useless piece of trash. Oh, it's all good, girl, same. Good question, would Nekomaru be spared just because he's absent? The rules say the remaining students are executed. He's a remaining student, presumably, yeah, right? But there's a rule about attendance being mandatory. Yeah, I don't know. Definitely interesting. But you know, Monokuma breaks his own rules all the time, so who's to really say? We stepped onto the escalator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. That's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. Yeah, we really can't be thinking about that. It's not productive. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, in we go. It really is so weird, like, as you play this game, seeing the elevator be progressively like more and more empty. Nobody said a word. As we stood there trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. When it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizing, though. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness. I walked into that place. Here we are.
What?
The fact that since the previous trial start, 3 students have definitely died and the big guy is missing definitely accentuates the difference. That's true, yeah, because the big guys, yeah, that's true. Losing 4 between seeing scene is a lot. That's very true. It is a like stark difference. Yeah, congrats on the gift stuff, Daddy. Be sure to thank Red. My, feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats. Well, 2 people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should invite him.
No.
Why bother? What?
Well now.
Now, let's begin.
Yahoo!
The beginning of the long-awaited class trial. Please enjoy it to your heart's content. Oh god, I'm so stressed. I'm so fucking stressed, you guys. I feel like out of all of them, I feel like I know even less than before. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miura, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Kyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those 2 is among us. I definitely can't believe it. Gosh, it's so sad seeing them like read out. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Kyoko's sake. I know, right, Red? It's you? I'm telling you, I'm waiting for the goddamn day. I'm waiting for the day that I get to be the murderer. I want to be the murderer for one, you know? And then they never let me. That first page is always hilarious. Everyone else super serious looking. Then there's Teru Teru with his goofy butt. God, I'm just so fucking glad that guy's gone. And so the curtain to the 3rd class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, has begun. Oh my god, you guys, I'm stressed out. Stressed. Okay. Yep. Save it up. Oh god. Okay, let's set our skills. Wait, hello? Oh, okay. I was like, hello? Okay, we definitely... Oh, that's already equipped, right? Okay, yeah, they're lit up if they're equipped. Gotcha. What is cheat code? Okay. Is cheat code what we got from our girl? Time limit doesn't decrease even if you shoot a statement with the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. I guess I can equip it, right? Because I have 47 points I can use. So we might as well equip everything we have. All right. Sounds good. Just stretch and deep breath. You got this. Yeah, we can do this. Honestly, the only one I'm stressed about right now is the fucking sword one. But we can do it. You're right. We can do it. We just gotta take our time, breathe. We can do it. We got this. Yeah, we might as well equip them all. Okay, I think my difficulty's still on normal. Yeah, we'll keep it. We've been doing pretty good so far. So let's just go for it. Okay, all right, you guys.
Now then, let's
I got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, me too, but it's gonna be fine.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it.
Honestly, one of the worst parts about the trials is that, like, between each one, I forget the controls for all the fucking games, and then I have to relearn them. Because, like, too much time passes, and that stresses me out.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
Okay.
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out.
Of course you don't, Nagito. Of course you don't.
You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
True that.
But Nagito's not alone. I don't really get it either.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Okay, Kazuichi, chill the fuck out.
Empty head? Huh. What's wrong with that? Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
What is this conversation? Me. That's so accurate. That is so accurate to how I feel
Anyway,
right now.
We shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease.
Gut feeling, even if it's not based on anything, who do you think done it? Well, so the only thing I can really say is we do have a limited number of people it can be. Presumably. Right? Presumably. There's no, like, absolute guarantee with that, I guess. But, presumably, if we're running on that. So I'm trying to think of all the characters. Because I don't think it's Akane. Obviously, I don't think it's Nekomaru. I don't think it's Nagito. Because they were all kind of out of commission. So that leaves what? Gundam. Sonia. Kazuichi. Chiaki, I guess. But you know my girl, I stand by her, so I'll never say her. I suppose technically Mikan or Fuyuhiko could have done it. I'm just gonna say wild random guess. Because really the only one we have like maybe an inkling on, but again, I feel like it points it too much at her, is Sonia. So I don't want to say Sonia. So I'm gonna say Kazuichi. I don't fucking know. Between Kazuichi and Gundam on like a random guess.
The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
See, I mostly just want it to be Kazuichi because I don't care about him that much, so I'm okay with losing him. Gundam entertains me a little bit more than Kazuichi, so that's why I ultimately chose Kazuichi.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
Oh, did you post a link as? Is that what all those stars are? I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened.
Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital
I forgot
lobby.
about that part.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story!
This fucking guy.
And then what did you do, Hajime?
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late.
Oh wow, we look so distraught. I mean, we are, but
by the time I
look at
arrived,
us.
the person wearing the hemp bag on their head was already hanging from the ceiling. I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
What do you mean? Oh, I see. I gotcha. Okay, but if I remember, but I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after we met up. Wait, what's my button for this? This? Yeah, F2. Hold on. Well, in the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki. But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko. Okay.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was gone. So I sprinted out of the hospital. Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko. So I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
What do you mean by various ways?
Various ways?
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
Look at him
After I
blushing.
heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the 4 of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hyoko's. And not just that. Her body was
Yeah,
taped to
I
a
do
pillow.
feel I was gonna not mention it, and because I feel disappointed in myself, but you really just had to bring that out into the open, didn't you, Neo? Thanks.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so we decided to lower the hanged body.
Yeah, true, Joe. Decided to lower the thing.
And we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared. It was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, I'm glad.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who... Wait,
How do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now.
Yeah, I bet you
The
are.
story I just heard is clearly suspicious.
Is it? Is it
Hajime,
suspicious?
If you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously. So you could make us ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
I want to punch him in the face.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who will just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Oh god, okay. I'm trying to prove I'm not the killer.
Hajime's test.
I don't feel like I can prove the video though because like it's just my account of what the video was. There's no like hard evidence from that. Okay, let me think of everything I saw on there. I saw that one. I saw the key as an option. Don't think it's gonna be that. I think this was one too. Don't think it's gonna be that. There was the unit and the video. I don't remember what the other one was. I think there was one more. Oh, it was the invitation ticket, I think. Okay, let's just listen. Oh, fuck. I pushed the wrong button. Wait, fuck. How do I hit the thingies? Is it the other button? Oh, yeah. Okay, right mouse button. My bad. Okay. Right mouse button for silencer, left mouse button.
And the fact
My
that
bad.
Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I
not a
can deny
liar.
that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
I did not catch like half of what was
Obviously,
said
because
here.
he's the killer.
Stop
Did
laughing.
Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means
Oh, hold on. And how do I fast forward? Concentrated space. Fast forward is control. Okay. One of my favorite minor quality of life improvements of E3, opening the handbook scrolls directly to the selected truth book. Oh, wow. That's nice. Yeah, that sounds so nice. Okay, so concentrated space. Control is fast forward. Fuck, I pressed the wrong button again. At least it didn't hit anything. Okay, hold on. Let me listen to everything they say.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself.
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
The only thing I can think of so far is there's one I can agree with. I forget what they said, but there was one that I was the only witness that I can refute. Maybe I would refute that with the broken monitor because like it was knocked over and stuff. So that would mean that someone was there to like do that. But I guess we don't know that it was knocked over like at that moment or like broke in that moment, I mean. Hajime's testimony is a lie, is a agree point. Obviously, it's not the correct one, but just the idea of I agree with that. I'm a liar. No, for real, right? Is that what it was? Is that what the first one? I saw a blue one, but I don't remember what it said now. Okay, let's listen again.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie,
Oh yeah, it is, huh?
then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Ooh. Okay, let me think. So we have the 2 video camera things, the movie ticket. Motel room key. Scrap of paper. I think it's maybe either the monitor video. Wait, let me see what does it say about the unit? I think I might try that one, but I'm not like fully confident in it. But we gotta try something, so
Hajime's testimony
try
is
that.
clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
not a
I
liar.
don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
Damn. Maybe it's the other one? Maybe I should look at all my options again. Yeah, that's fair.
Damn it!
Oh, you'll be okay. You're fine.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
Room key,
if
butter.
Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that
I feel like
Ibuki
it has
hung
to be
herself,
one of these 2 bullets,
That would
though,
also
right?
be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime's the only witness.
why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Fact that the bodies, I guess that could also be one we could shoot. Is that the only 3 things I can interact with? Is I'm a liar. I'm a liar. That the bodies imitate the movie. And the other one. That I was the only witness.
Means it probably is Hajime's fault. Hajime's testimony is clearly
Let me make sure.
suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself,
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility.
I think it is
After
the only
all,
3.
Hajime's the only witness.
why would Hajime lie?
Well, obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie means it probably is Hajime's fault.
Yeah, okay. So those are the only 3 options. Does anything go with them imitating? They do imitate the movie though, aside from there not being a 3rd body. So I don't think we can argue against that one. I did the unit first, right? The only problem with this is that I feel like this doesn't argue with the point that I was the only witness because no one else was watching the video. I can't prove that anyone else was there to perceive the video. And it said, and didn't they say the video doesn't like save? It's just like live footage? Maybe I'm wrong about that. I guess let's try that one because that's the only one. That's the only like thing I can see
Hajime's testimony is clearly
any other
suspicious.
sense.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't
If
think
it's
I
not
can
that, I'm
deny
gonna be
that
really
possibility.
confused.
After all, Hajime's the only witness.
No, I can't agree with the blue one because that would be agreeing that I'm a liar, not refuting that I'm a liar. I'm so confused. Oh, we're off to a terrible start. Oh no. Oh no. What other truth bullets do you have? Anything that says the murders happened prior to me watching the movie? Well, okay, so we have the motel key. We have the scrap of paper, I think was one. We have the surveillance camera unit. We have the surveillance monitor video, and we have the ticket. Prior. Do you mean to other people watching the movie? Because I watched it so late. Those are the only bullets I had, right? This is a bad thing. I always forget what bullets I had. I wish I could see a list of them. That like you don't have to pull up and scroll through while other things are happening. I mean, I think that was it. Let me double check. Damn it! So it must be the last one.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that
Invitation,
Ibuki
room
hung
key.
herself...
That would also...
Yeah, so I have all the evidence that's available to us, right? But I'm really confused how any of those work with the imitation, arguing against it being an imitation murder. Is it supposed to be like I'm saying this and then everybody's gonna have to show their ticket for when they saw? Oh, I get it. Because I watched it so late, it proves that if I did it, it wasn't an imitation murder, right? That makes sense. Okay.
I don't think I can deny that
Got it.
possibility. After all,
Of course I would
Hajime's the
use that
only
against him.
witness.
He's the one that told me to
Why would
hold on to
Hajime
it
lie?
too. Got it,
Well,
okay.
obviously, because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
Woo!
No, that's wrong.
Thank you, Red. I needed help. I needed help with that. The brain wasn't braining.
I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way
Yeah,
I'd be able to
okay.
imitate that movie.
Can you copy something if you haven't seen it yet? Yeah, exactly. I'm not the killer. I mean, there's no way I'd be able to imitate that movie.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Yeah, stop fucking with me then.
Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that.
He's such a menace.
Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
Swear to God. Okay.
Isn't that right,
Got it.
Monokuma?
Yes, No mistakes there.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it.
You know what? Maybe he's just trying to be like a true bestie right now and clear my name early on, right off the bat, so I don't have to defend myself later, you know?
Or did anyone
Maybe
tell
that's
him
what it
happens
is.
in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your
Never
witness
mind.
testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation. It also provides a good warm-up.
Stop!
Warm-up. This isn't a game, you know.
He's so rude.
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important, especially since this isn't a game.
See, he knows this is a simulation. He knows. See, I'm way ahead of him. I'm way ahead of him. I already know what's up.
What a waste of time. Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
And of course, the girl who's orchestrating the simulation will be like, "All right, let's move on from that talk. Let's change the subject." That does feel somewhat odd. To be fair, the statement you're breaking is the murder is an imitation. The bullet indeed does contradict that. By the rules of the game that have been established, it shouldn't work. You have to mentally add the murder is an imitation. Therefore, whoever did it has seen it. Yeah.
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it! Ibuki committed suicide!
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
That's why the killer stalled for time by making the music venue a closed room.
What do you mean, a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two! Sonia and Kazuichi!
Me too?
What the hell?
She said, "Yeah, he's sus, but me?"
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that. And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
But Gundam could have set up one of his hamsters to put the whatever it was that blocked the door, I forget. Gundam could have had one of the hamsters put the thing in the door to block it, and the hamster could have easily stayed hidden in the venue while he was outside of the venue establishing an alibi for himself that he wasn't in the venue. Never mind, I'm switching to Gundam. I still hate Kazuichi, so I hope it's somehow him, but I'm switching to Gundam. Alright, and if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves
There's
is one.
another person who doesn't have an alibi.
Real
You know,
crack theory.
Nekomaru.
That goes. It's possible, you never know. There's another person who doesn't have an alibi, you know. Nekomaru.
Me too!
Hey, why are you talking like, huh?
Do the Davis count as students? If they somehow killed someone, would they be blackened? No, I think... No. Hold on now. Let me clarify here, all right, Neo? Let me clarify on this theory. Because I personally think Hiyoko did not die in that 10-minute span. She was killed before and then moved. So, oh my god, maybe all the hamsters could have gotten together. Do you think all, what is it, 4 hamsters? 3 or 4 hamsters? Do you think 3? I guess they probably couldn't tape a body up. Never mind. But, damn, never mind. The theory's falling apart fast. The theory is falling apart fucking fast. Unless he was in there within that 10-minute span after we saw him. But then he snuck out and then the hamsters locked it for him. Still pop. It still lives. Never mind. It still lives. All right, what are you talking about, huh?
You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the people who don't have alibis.
What a wicked way of backing us into a wall! Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Oh god, not another one. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot about the glob. Gonna grab that for now.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Oh yeah, the drumstick.
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Okay, I need to listen to everyone again. The fact that Asami isn't tied up very well at all, could easily escape, and she thought about it is hilarious. She's just swinging around, you know, she's just chilling. Moeka, after all they were talking about hope and despair. Oh my god, that's so true. It is the Rounders. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, so let's review real quick. We have the key again. We have the scrap of paper. We have the step ladder. That doesn't have anything to do with the door, though. We have the glob. We have the video again. I think that was it. Motel key, scrap of paper, glob, video. Step ladder, glob, video. Yeah, I think those are our options. So probably something to do with the glob. That just seems the most relevant from initial impressions. Let me listen again.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Wow, the end of it doesn't have like a, for a long time, doesn't have a thing to hit. Let me...
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside,
on the inside,
they tried to keep us from getting in.
Oh, I guess they could have like applied the glob from the outside.
How did they lock the door?
Don't think we should disagree with stalling for time.
That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Okay, I think I'm gonna try the glob on the one where they say from the inside.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
Okay. Fuck! Ah!
No,
Okay, I
that's
still got
wrong.
it! Woo! I just thought I was gonna miss that. Was there a time I hear drowning?
There's
I was
also a
thinking of chicken
possibility
too,
that the
Red.
door was locked from the outside.
Dead ass. Alright. There's also a possibility the door was locked from the outside.
Outside? How? There was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob. Like rubber, maybe?
The rubber. Glue?
I see!
Gum.
Semi-transparent glob. Must have been glue.
Glue?
Yeah, I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like
Her face is
chewiness,
so cute.
and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Oh, I do love a drumstick like the ice cream. Oh yeah, I forgot she fucking chewed on it. Oh my god.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
What a freak.
I
I love
didn't
her.
know glue was edible.
I believe it is not something one typically eats.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly.
But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know?
That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then I totally fell for that fucking trap.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better
my
to
God.
just have no sides at all.
So, during the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Yeah, there's no way.
What unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
If they
girl.
couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
But when
Earlier.
Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right? But it's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
That scrap that was stuck on the baton lighting in the music venue. Should be able to figure out what it is. Oh, are we doing the word game? Fuck, I need to remember how to play this. Hold on. It was wallpaper, I'm pretty sure. How do I do this? Right mouse button to catch and release. Left to like pick it up, right? Okay. What is the cursor's special move? I didn't know you could concentrate in this mode. Yeah, it is wallpaper. I can see it's enough letters. I'm cheating a little by looking at it from the pause screen. Okay, so just right to catch and release, I need to do it in order. Left mouse to actually pick it up to like explode. Listen, I gotta do what I gotta do, okay? I am what I am. What are you gonna do about it? Give me a W! What's that spell? It moves so slow. Give me an L! Please, I'm begging! Oh, oops. Fuck. Oh, wait. Fuck, I did 2 L's already. I thought I didn't. My bad. Oh my god, oh my god. Hold on. Woo! Okay.
I got it!
Oh my god, I got really overwhelmed for a second. Things got a little out of hand, but we did it.
The wallpaper in the storage room?
Oh my god, the fucking metal pipe. At a time like this? Are you McFrickin' kidding me? It really was good. Alright, that's scrap. Isn't it a part of the wallpaper in the storage room?
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
You're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
And what's wrong with that? Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearing?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that. But if you guys were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out.
Hold on, sorry. I wasn't paying enough attention to that. Hold on. Let me just look. I can't really tell where this is going, but we'll just keep going with it. Alright, let's see. That scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Connected to the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body. To trace it back from there, the answer should become clear. Try. God, I don't know. Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh no. Wait, hold on. Oh my god, hold on. What do I do? Accelerate, control, brake, right mouse button. Jump is, okay, brake and jump. Control is accelerate. Right is brake. I forget what I'm doing. Wait. Oh, okay, jump. Ah! Oh no! It's too late. I forget what I'm doing this. It gives me an option eventually, right? Hold on. When is it gonna give me words? Am I missing something here? What's happening? Ow. What's happening? Doesn't it eventually like give me an option or something? Oh, wrong button. Am I doing something wrong? Or why does it take so long to get to it? Okay. They gotta stop making me jump and shit. Not built for this. Oh. Wait, how do I how do I slow? Oh god, I keep forgetting the controls. This is bad. Brake is right. Not me trying to read through the thing. I know, but I keep getting them confused in my head. What does it say there? Why does Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene? Oh. Oh, I think it was brought, right? I mean, I don't think it was hidden right there. Oh, yep. Never mind. Wrong. 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 What are you saying? But isn't that a different room if it's in the wallpaper? So I'm confused. Okay, it's fine. You know what? The good news about this one is if I get it wrong, I can just like wait it out. Or I can get it wrong and then I can get the right answer. You know what I mean? In that way, it's litty titty for me. Except I'm taking way too much time for this. Did the killer use to hide her body? The wallpaper, I presume? If it's not the wallpaper, I'm gonna riot. Okay, good. I was gonna fucking lose it. Oh my gosh, don't give me this one row bullshit. I'm not good at staying upright on things. Woo! Oh my god, this is evil. This is... Wait, what's jump? Oh. Okay, I'm jumping on my own. Don't worry. Everything's fine. Oh my god, I'm stressed. Oh my god, I'm stressed out. I'm stressed. How did the killer hide her body with the wallpaper? They covered... What? They covered the pillar or they formed a wall? Oh. I don't know. Oh, brother, I'm a genius guesser. Let's go. Ooh. Slay.
It's all coming together.
We nailed that shit. There ain't nobody that gets through that game mode as precariously as I do. I guarantee you. Alright, I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
I feel like they would have had to make that look really good, and that would have been hard.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
How did they make that look that good?
However, because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar, I didn't realize that at the time.
I mean, I guess you'd be distracted by other things.
I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar. So using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
Interesting.
Then, The reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that killer.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper, and because of that,
Oh, and it got stuck.
scrap was left on the baton lighting.
How'd they hang it up on the pillar, on the thing, on the baton lighting? How'd they hang it up?
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
Oh, do you? That's funny.
But going to the trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about
Yeah, I
time we
guess
shed
so.
some light on those imitation murders.
All right, what?
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them. I knew it. There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
I see! The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
I'm not gonna lie, I kind of picked that like on a whim. I mean, that just seemed the most right to me, but like I didn't really think that through. I'm glad that worked out for me. That's true though, that's true. Monokuma, you're gonna get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble. The reason the killer imitated 2 of the murders from the movie was so we'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean? If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
I'm not even crying.
I'll
Did you
let you
tell her?
sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
What a jerk!
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right?
Get
Because you
him!
don't understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, girl, get him!
An even bigger
Eat him
jerk?
up!
Impossible!
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right?
She's such an icon, I love her.
That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed.
The shoot.
That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather.
That's
Your
my girl
opponent
you're
is
talking
out
about.
of your league.
Apologize now.
It is too absurd to try to perplex me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
Everybody is.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Yes, I did! I so literally did, Az.
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
It seems you suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Pennies, we're just gonna talk in circles. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Surely this is gonna be the shoes, right? I guess it could be the stepladder. The stepladder did have blood too, but I'm thinking the souls. Let's see.
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
You agree with
I am
that?
telling you to present your evidence.
Oh my god, why are there so many things?
Walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Were there heated
Should be that one, I think.
at the crime scene?
Maybe her feet were on the floor. But she was like sitting or something. So instead, there'd be a mark on her ass.
Weak, 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 I say!
God, there's so many.
It doesn't even pierce my heart.
Pierce your heart? That's so true, Neo. That's actually hilarious.
When
that you
Hiyoko
mentioned that.
died,
Okay, I think this one's easy. We
Ibuki's
should have
feet
this
were
in the
on the
bag,
floor.
right? One.
I am
one
telling you
hope.
to present your evidence.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
I agree with
I
that.
thought that was gonna hit the purple stuff. Thank you for the
Just as
hydrate,
Sonia
Joe.
said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something.
I do
was
have some
blood.
purple, so you're
And I
not
think
wrong.
bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
Hyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck. And she died almost instantly, right?
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power
God.
of the evil
Oh
eye.
no. Is it sword time? Fuck!
Is
Okay,
that
all right.
it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest
All right,
still
everyone.
reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
This is my least favorite. My worst nightmare. We might struggle, but we're gonna make it through this, all right? Everybody collectively, let's put our brain cells and our power together. We got this. Okay.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
Can I like click to see the controls already?
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
Okay. Oh god, my heart's racing already. Gonna go with
You're saying the
stepladder.
blood on Ibuki's feet.
Okay, hold on. Now, what are my controls? Oh yeah, WASD. Overturn. Is that using my sword, I guess? Oh no, fire truth blade is left. Wait, what's overturn? I don't know what overturn means. Can anybody tell me what overturn means? But okay, we need to use our direction keys to slice them down, which is the most important part. Hi, Wifey, thanks for getting your daily mint. Okay, so that and left mouse button to do the blade. You're not sure about overturn? Okay, I guess we can just ignore it. Okay, so.
Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there. Just a
I think I was supposed to use my sword there, wasn't I?
I can't back down!
Oh, wait, no. Click, click, click! Fuck!
You're saying the blood on Ibuki. Ha! Impossible!
Wait, so is this one the one I
Try
cut?
to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never there.
I keep accidentally hitting that.
Just
I thought I don't use the blade until the second part.
I can't back down!
Oh!
As long as Ibuki's body has no open wounds, There's no doubt that that blood is Hyoko's.
Hyoko was taped to the pillar, but it's possible that the pillar still had blood on it. However, you cannot step on the pillar. It's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
Oh my god. I think I have to do the first one.
Hyoko was taped to the pillar, yes.
Wait, so if I push back on purpose, does
But
that
it's
mean I have to let
possible
him
that the pillar
move
still had
forward?
blood on it.
Is that what he meant by that?
However, you cannot step on the pillar with your feet.
I think that's what he meant, right?
You should feel proud of yourself. It's been nearly 3 years since I've had to use 60% of my power.
Push me out, push me out. I guess I shouldn't be wasting cuts like that, should I?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet will... Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Oh, is that not it? I didn't see anywhere else where I could do it. Down, down, up. Oh, really? Okay, hold on. That's the only spot I saw where I could... Yeah, maybe I used the wrong truth blade. Now I'm trying to think of what my other truth blade options were. So I used the step ladder. You said there's no blood on the floor. Doing 2 in one direction, then 1 in the other is crit. Oh, okay. Shoot. I don't remember what my other options were. Oh, the smudge on the floor. There's probably a blade for the smudge on the floor, isn't there? Okay, hold on.
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belonged to Hyoko? Ha! Impossible!
Like that?
Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Get him!
Allow me to cut through those
fuck
words.
him up!
It's not
Okay.
right. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
I so totally do, though.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
When the killer tried to hide Yoko's body,
Yeah.
they probably cleaned the blood.
Okay,
at
I
the
gotta
same
try to
time,
remember
but
that.
Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of
They
the
did
murders,
not do a
right?
good job of wiping that up.
Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Yoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Would that really stop a wound like that from bleeding profusely?
The bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object, right? Then it's decided. Hyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Huh? Again? Didn't something like this happen last time, too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh?
The same as always, you have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, It's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko, and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
That's totally
think so.
impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with.
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if
Yeah,
Ibuki's
that
the
means
killer,
somebody could tell
she
her
wouldn't
to
have been
unalive
able to
herself and she'd
falsify
do
the
it.
sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
I'm just thinking, also, in order for the whole wallpaper thing to have happened, that not only means that someone had to put the drumstick in the door, unless they were able to like partially put it in there and then close the doors all the way. I'm not really sure about that, but that means someone would have had to like be able to access the console to make the wallpaper move down and then dispose of the wallpaper, because obviously it wasn't like laying around on the ground by the body. So, these are all things the hamsters could have done. They just got to push a button. Just saying. I'm just saying though. That's all I'm saying. They definitely could have done it for her. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have
Yeah,
made
I know
a
we
move
already
and
talked
messed with
about the
crime
drumstick,
scene.
but they didn't like definitively say whether they think the drumstick was like placed in the door, like as the killer was like leaving and closing the door and then gluing it. Oh, it just wasn't in the door? They just like broke it and put it on the ground? Oh, okay. I thought it was still in the door, just as like an additional like thing to draw their attention to. Okay, so it was just broken and put on the ground. Oh, okay, sure. But the wallpaper thing still, someone would have had to be in there to move it and everything. So I suppose they could have done that very quickly if Hiyoko was killed before, so it doesn't necessarily mean there was a necessity for someone to be in there and hide. Because all they would have had to do is remove the wallpaper, toss it, and then run. So, things to think about. Okay, if she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think
You've never
she
watched,
wouldn't have chosen hanging.
I forget what it's called, like the Veronica's musical movie? Or movie?
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free
You're
to search for
glad?
the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw? According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps.
Hi,
They used
Ailey! Thank you for
hypnotism
the
or something?
hydrate. Hope you're doing good today. Thank you for the stretchy as well. And the posture check. Ugh. No hypnotism necessary, babe.
I don't know anything about that.
He's just always so
Don't say it all
smug.
proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then the video Hajime saw was actually right?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
She's fantastic, 100% on another exam. Oh, congratulations. I love to hear that. That's so good to hear. You did awesome. I'm doing pretty good. We're just, you know, making our way through this trial. We're doing okay so far, and my day hasn't been too bad. I'm honestly just ready for this week to be over. That's kind of it.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Ryoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Oh god, okay. Mikon, Fuyuhiko, Sonia. Okay, hold on. I want to look at theirs again. Okay, so Mikon's right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikon was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki had disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. After Fuyuhiko met with Mikon in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue. They didn't find anyone. Apparently Fuyuhiko and Mikon were only separated for a short time. Not really, ass. Not really. Hi, Fever. She's being so cute. I know. I'm so glad, Ailing. We're almost there. How are the babies doing? Noticed we still... Oh, yeah. I took away the Trito redemption. Well, first of all, because they were, you know, on a restricted, like, diet. But I don't think I'm gonna bring it back, unfortunately, because they just get, like, way too riled up during it, or like from it. It's like hard to get them to calm down afterward. They just love their Tritos, but don't worry, they're getting Tritos outside of stream. Beefers is being very loving right now. Hi, baby. Hello. Are you giving me some moral support for this trial? I appreciate you, Beefers. It is like so dry in my apartment right now. I have the humidifier going and stuff, but like we keep static shocking each other. This girl is like, I can feel it on her fur. She's got static and I'm just like, oh god. I want to pet you, but we keep shocking each other. But she doesn't seem to mind. Cat can redeem. Cat can redeem is difficult. That's the only thing. It's hard to have like a good setup for it where you guys can actually like see them. Otherwise it would be fun. Oh my god, you're so fucking right, Az. You're so fucking right. Yeah. Maybe you could give us a Trito redemption that was high points in exchange for a video on Discord. Ooh, yeah, that could be good. Yeah. That could be good. Cause yeah, they just get so worked up. They are very passionate about their Tritos. Yes, you're very passionate about your Tritos, aren't you? She just woke up from a fat nap, so she's feeling very affectionate now. Okay, okay, hold on. So after Fuyuhiko met with Mikon in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently Fuyuhiko and Mikon were only separated for a short time. And then Sonia's account. Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonia apparently told her about the full-length mirror in the music venue's storage room. I mean, the three, Sonia is the most sus, but I don't necessarily believe that it's Sonia. You know what I mean?
About the others?
Hold on, I didn't.
Right before the morning announcement,
I didn't see what they said in the beginning.
I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my
What
own
did the
cottage.
others do?
That's not an alibi.
Surveillance video and
Aside from
ticket.
those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Okay, I need to listen to everyone again. Before and during the morning announcement, the person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the...
Nobody has an alibi? I would say I think it's that one because we would disagree with that because people most certainly do have an alibi. But there's, you know, 3 alibis we could use against that. So that doesn't really make much sense to me. Let me
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
like me and Akane. Not necessarily because Mikon was with us. So they could have done something that morning, technically. Maybe it's that? Maybe?
And what about
Maybe.
the others?
Right before the morning announcement,
I think out of the options
I
we
was
have
totally
here, that
sleeping in my motel
might be the
room.
most likely.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
I need to select it.
So everyone who
Since
stayed
it's
at the
right at the
motel doesn't
beginning.
have an alibi.
I'm ready.
What about you guys?
I think I'm gonna try that.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's
Why?
not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna guess this one.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Oh no. Or did I hit the thing? Is it possible for Akane to have committed this crime scene? I guess just because they have the despair disease. I mean, that makes sense, I guess. I mean, they were still able to move around though, so I don't know if I fully buy that. The trial with the best voice acting. Honestly, I need to like go back. Does anybody have an alibi? Are you saying I'm supposed to disagree with Sonia? Or should I say Mikon? Because she was with me and then she was with Fuyuhiko. I guess Fuyuhiko comparatively has holes in it since we only know about him after he met up with Mikon. Okay, let me maybe try Mikon's against Sonia's, I guess. Let me try that. Sure does. You know who else has holes in there? sorry.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
So sorry.
And what about the others?
That was uncalled for.
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Oh no.
What about you guys?
We have alibis.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Alibis starting to not
That's
sound like a
not an
real word
alibi.
anymore at this point, to be honest.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then...
No, that's wrong.
Whew. All right, buddy. Let's go.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikan and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikan and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Oh dear.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
Ew, don't say it like that.
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hajime.
Oh my god. No! Oh no! Chiaki, it's not what it sounds like. I swear, it's not what it sounds like. Okay, I swear.
Too much info.
No.
It's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
I said, we get it. Y'all are getting it.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
I hope she does. I want to erase that happened. I want her to be mine.
So time wasted time. Before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was? Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process.
I kind of have a theory that maybe like Ibuki walked in on it and it wasn't like originally intended to happen. And then maybe the killer like was like, oh yeah, they have this despair disease though that makes them follow directions. So in case after they're cured of the disease, they like remember this, let me like, you know, get rid of them.
Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel.
I bet you do. I bet you do.
I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
Say that, then that means yeah. Yeah. Keep in mind, I be talking out of my ass most of the time. Do keep that in mind. I do be talking out of my ass. Yuki walking in on the murder implies that whoever killed Hiyoko knew she was going to be at the movie theater. Do you mean at the music venue? Yeah. Yeah, no. For sure. I still just feel like things pointing to Sonya is too obvious. No, now that I know this game makes things look a certain way and then twists it up, I'm not convinced. I do agree that it's setting it up to look like it was Sonya. However, I fear that because it is being set up to look like it is Sonya, that it must not be Sonya. You feel me? That's the thing. But we'll see. We still in the killer's... Look out a different reason. If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us. So then, whose? What kind of trap is it? Oh, is this the halfway point? Oh my god, we made it, y'all! Wow, and we didn't even, like, really go over time hardly at all. That seemed like it was shorter than the other ones, doesn't it? Because I swear before we wouldn't do, like, a... Yeah. I swear before, like, we would start, like, and not have investigation before we started. Yeah, I feel like that took us less time than usual, and we still made a lot of mistakes, so I feel like that was shorter. I mean, I'll take it. All right, why hello there, mon ami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off moss balls. Here's some chance time. Hababa? What's that? We don't have to figure out how the fucking rabble was relevant. I guess that's very true. We spent a lot of time on that. Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now. Huh? Appeal time? Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor. Good luck. Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss. That's 99% your fault. While you were whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 30,000 words or so. That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal. Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way. What the fuck are they even talking about? Then... Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, that's very true. I mean, just like comparatively, I guess it felt short getting to the intermission. I guess I should say intermission rather than halfway. I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty bitty girl who's sweet like milk. Like milk? Bees. And I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment.
Let's go, 15%. Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever. Yeah, me neither, girl. I never know what y'all are talking about half the time. I really don't. Okay. I remember last time.
I'm Monami. Once again, I've been...
Oh, it actually, last time it didn't let me pull this up. Okay, we saved. We're gonna stop here today, you guys, but... well, I guess the interesting thing, though, with this is compared to the other two trials, we always had someone we suspected of first and then disproved. This one, we didn't really have anyone in particular that we, like, latched onto and, like, you definitely did it. We were more so just, like, organizing the details of the crimes, like the timeline. So, that being said, maybe it really is supposed to be Sonia. I just mean that comparatively, like before, we always suspect a person, go in on them really hard, decide it's not them, and then it ends up being someone else. Whereas this one, we didn't really have that. So, and there is setup to make it look like it's Sonia. So maybe it really is Sonia? I don't know. Or maybe we'll have that portion of it where we say it's Sonia, decide it's not, and then decide who it really is, all in the second part of it, you know? I don't know. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Gundam, I more so believed whenever it was like very necessary for the person to still be hiding in there to move the body, but now that we know the body didn't have to be moved at that point, there's not really any need. But I will say though, I'm still proud of my hamster theory. I mean, if that man ever kills someone, you bet your ass the hamsters are gonna be doing some dastardly shit to help him get away with it. So, you know, even with my wrong theories, I am proud of them. I mean, who knows? Maybe it still could somehow hold some weight to it, but yeah. The only thing that needed to happen was that wall. Oh, right. No. Yeah, we do still need to explain the wallpaper being removed. That is very true. Though, I mean, I suppose you really could argue that the killer could have been hiding in there for real and, well, no, because the glue was applied from the outside. So unless they had an accomplice, which I suppose they could, like one person could have been hiding inside that did the actual like directing of the murder, and the other person could have glued from the outside and left. It definitely could have been a duo. And especially if Sonia is involved, I could definitely see Kazuichi being an accomplice because he's just so fucking up her ass. So if it was going to be like a two-person operation, I could definitely see it being both of them. Just because, my god, that dude's fucking obsessed with her. But I don't know. Yeah, I just feel like it would be hard for them to subtly like come out of hiding without anyone noticing. Is it possible? Yeah, sure. I don't remember how people entered the space after we discovered the bot, like after we got in there. So I don't remember if there were any hints of someone kind of coming out of hiding. Nah, I don't think she'd stoop that low. I don't know that she'd stoop that low, but you know, who's to say? Nah, no, that's none of my business, you know, I'll stick to my business. But yeah, I don't know, it's very interesting. I was really expecting there to be someone in this first part of the trial that we'd go really hard on like the other ones. So since that didn't happen, it definitely does make me feel a little bit more like it could be Sonia. But then at the same time, I feel like where's the big twist? Unless the big twist was supposed to be the timing thing, but that to me was really obvious. Like, ever since we discovered Hyoko's body, I suspected from the beginning that she was killed before Ibuki, especially after seeing the blood on the bottom of her shoes. So that to me wasn't really a twist. That seemed really obvious. And then especially whenever they were, you know, very obviously saying like, we can't determine the time of death, you know? I feel like that was very obvious. So yeah, exactly. There's gotta be some kind of twist. I don't really believe that that was the twist, so I don't know. I guess we'll see next time what happens, but yeah, anyways, you guys, that's gonna be it from me today. I hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Oh my god, Fifi's like in the window behind my desk and the blinds are down, and she just like, as I said, like, that's gonna be it for me, she just like popped her head out between the blinds and was like, hello, like, I'm here, I can tell you're ending stream, come play with me. That was really cute, Fifi. That was really freaking adorable. Anyways, you'll be back when I'm finished with this game, with this one? Bestie, you can't be gone for that long. That's gonna be a while, I guarantee ya. But RIP about Steins Gate for sure. RIP, RIP. Glad I got you. Hope you have the best night. Thank you. Give us a tweet video when you're able to handle their enthusiasm. Yeah, I'll try to get a video for you guys. I tell you what, they're fucking crazy. You're fucking nuts. But yeah, so good seeing you, Ailing. I hope you have a good rest of your night and keep going with the school stuff. You got this. I'm proud of you. Celebrate. Have a little treat. Have a little drinky, whatever it might be. That's super awesome. Love to hear it. But anyways, yeah, that's gonna be it for me today, you guys. Hope y'all have a good rest of your night and a good Friday tomorrow and a good weekend as well. Y'all know the drill. I'll see y'all next week with more Steins Gate and more Danganronpa. But until then, y'all know what's up. Make sure to hydrate, make sure to eat something if you haven't already, and make sure to do something that'll make you smile for bed. All right, you guys, and I'll see you very, very, very soon in the next one. Bye-bye. Good night.